I'm gonna go up here and do some work. Miss Heavy Chevy down there pulling out bushes with a dually. What a redneck thing to do. Starting to get right warm out there. It's in the 80s, I bet. What we got in here? 78. Might be warmer than that out there. Anyway, I need to get it ready to put the 46 forward right here. Which means I need to do some organization. Alright, I worked pretty hard yesterday. I feel a little tired today. But can't stop now. I gotta do some more organization, put the 46 forward right here. And that's what I'm gonna work on. Been needing to do a little spring cleaning around here for a couple of springs anyways. Alright, let me get busy. It's getting pretty hot out there. I bet it's 85. It's like 78 or so in here. I think I'll leave the doors closed and work peacefully while Mrs. Heavy Chevy's out there pulling bushes with a dually. That's what happens when you marry a redneck chick. Did you get all your bushes pulled with a dually?
I did.
It's fun, wasn't it?
Not when you're getting pricked by them while you're trying to hook them up, but the pulling part was fun.
They're holly bushes.
Yeah. Ugh.
I don't know why. This just all of a sudden pops in her head one day. No telling about this woman. And now that Mama pulled all the bushes out with a dually, little man insists he needs the four-wheeler to drag them down the woods. So I guess that's okay. Seems like I remember acting like that when I was a youngster, except I didn't have a four-wheeler. It's funny how many laps a man has to make around the yard with a four-wheeler to get a bush down in the woods. That's okay though. I remember what it was like. I haven't said nothing in a long time, and I bet y'all are wondering what I'm up to. Not you, you know what I'm up to. But the viewers don't know. They haven't heard from us in hours.
Oh, really?
Actually, it doesn't work that way. Time's messed up for the viewers. Anyway, I'm trying to find some more of my workbench. I've done a fair amount of tidying and filled up the trash can a time or two. Come on. Alright, let me get busy again. Hey, didn't your teacher never tell you if you don't have enough for everybody, don't bring it?
There's some for you.
If you don't have enough to share?
There's enough to share.
Okay. Oh my gosh, somebody's gonna complain about my dirty fingers. I was cleaning my workbench here and look what I found. A yo-yo. Look, I can still run it. Isn't that impressive?
Yeah.
For old Bart. So I was cleaning my workbench and I found a watch. And the battery, must have took it off one time and never saw it again. But I found it, and I give it to the young man here, and he put a new battery in it, and it still works. And I also figured out I can't see what kind of battery is in it anymore. I must be getting old. I'm going to have to use the young man's eyes from here on out. Also, the little man has lost something on the workbench. Mystic smoke. It makes smoke come from your fingertips, he was telling me. I couldn't figure out what that stuff was. Alright, I'm going to return it to you and trust you to do what's right with it. Check that out. I haven't seen that much workbench in ages. But I did find some stuff while I was cleaning. Look at that lifter. That's a short one, ain't it? I think that come out of that big block in my truck whenever I rebuilt it. I think so. I found a quadrajet bolt. A quadrajet tuning tool. This was not on the workbench, but I don't know what the heck it fits. Maybe one of y'all do. Something. Fits something. I would have just opened the other door, but that's just me.
I just have to still do other stuff to get there.
Okay. One guy unsubscribed from the channel.
He did?
Yeah, because we were using you for clickbait.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But what he doesn't know is YouTube picks them 3 pictures you get to choose from, and I just picked the best picture, and usually you're in it. So, Miss Clickbait, what do you think about our newly clean shop?
I'm loving it. I'm thinking it inspires me to want to weld.
That's what I was afraid of. You know, back before I had a shop, one day I said, you know what, I need someplace to work on stuff, because I'm a man, and a man needs a workshop, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't have no garage. All I had was a basement. So I went down there and I built some workbench and some shelves, organized what few tools I had, and I think I rigged up the air compressor down there. And next thing I knew, the walls were painted pink. Kids, there was a playpen for kids.
No, there was
And
not.
some other stuff and tricycles. And I had to build a shop.
You're crazy.
You know, well, this truck takes up a lot of room.
Yep. Go big or go home, they say.
Yeah, well.
Well, wait a minute, we are home.
What we gotta do is study on how to finish it up so I can put the cab on it, and I gotta do the body work on the cab. I think we gotta put some, under all this stuff is a turbo. We can take that off and put some seals under it and so forth, and I need to make sure everything is good here, because I ain't getting no turbo off it once the cab's on it. I think these valve cover gaskets got wire connectors in them. They're bad to be bad. And the last time this thing ran, which was a few years ago, she was kind of rough idling. So anyway, I need to study up. I mentioned this once some months back, and people recommended a bunch of things. Go ahead and recommend them again. And I got to get this clutch sorted out. That's really where I stopped, was figuring out the clutch. I got to run the brake lines. I've got the exhaust sorted out. I've got the emergency brake sorted out. I got shifter sorted out. I do need to make hydro boost lines. And somebody, I think Chevaholic, told me that the Ford power steering pumps might not be good enough pressure to run the hydro boost.
Good a Chevy one.
But that would be an endeavor, girl.
Oh, sorry.
But it could be done. Anyways, as you can tell, this isn't going to be no quick project. And I'm going to have to remember what I've done with all the parts. I found a bunch of them while I was cleaning up today. I really do have a lot of it sorted out. I just got a little bit left to do. The big ones is the clutch, any repairs I need to do, and then paint the cab. Some of you older viewers may remember I had it all together once and then took it apart for welding and finish and paint.
You're going to make a lot of people happy that you're starting on this 46.
But I'll probably make a lot of people mad.
Yeah, it's alright.
Hey,
Can't win them all.
that's what I do, I guess. And since that truck's so big, I got to do some figuring out here. I got too many things in this shop. I got to do some thinning out and stuff, but I think that's going to be my biggest project before I dive 100% into this. I gotta consolidate a little bit. I can order parts as soon as I recover from spending all the money on that GMC out there.
Yeah.
I got a 283 to put together. That's right there. If I get that together, that'll reduce the amount of space required. I need to tear that down and clean it up and put it back together. I think that motor might go in the 57 Chevy at some point. What do you think about that? Or would you rather go LS? I do have a 6-liter LS and a 4L80E.
What's going to be the turbo go on either one? Aren't you saying
Well, we could do
putting a turbo
we could
on?
do a turbo on the 6-liter, but we could do one on this too. Be easier probably on the 6-liter. 6-liter be fuel injected. You could get in fire it up, but it wouldn't be old school.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of old
But it'd be overdrive. It'd be a sleeper too. 4-door 57 with turbocharged 6-liter. She'd tote the note.
Take that down the track.
Be clickbait though.